How's it going? Good to see you again. Are you super organized like I am? Not. I try to be. I put things in bins and I store them away on shelves and I put labels on them in order to be able to tell what's in those bins because more than for organizational purposes, I do it because I'm getting old and I can't remember what I put in what bins. But it's very helpful to be able to label things, label jars, label files, label bins. And so, of course, in order to do that, you need to have a label maker. I have a love-hate relationship with this label maker. It works really well. It's good quality. But what I don't like about it is the interface. It's got this tiny little LCD interface that only lets you see so many characters and makes it very difficult to get to like specialty characters and stuff. And then you have to type on this big, massive keypad. It's bulky, it's heavy, and I always thought there must be a better way to go about this, and I ran across this device right here. This is a portable label maker, and it leverages your cell phone as the brains for this, and it's just a printer. I think it's a very simple and elegant idea, and we're going to check it out today because I think it's going to help rid me of some of the drawbacks that I feel with these bulky, maybe obsolete label makers. Okay, well, let's look inside this and see what we've got. All right, we have instructions. We have a USB-C charger. And we've got the label maker. It's that simple. All right, so we have a hole. We have a power button and a power port, USB-C port. It does give you a little warning. It says do not use any chargers over 5 volts. We've got a cutter. And we've got an arrow. You just push on that and it opens up this. And what do we have inside? We have a print cartridge. I'm sure, as with most cartridges you get with, when you buy something, it's probably got the minimal amount of tape in it. I'm sure you can get much higher volume tapes. But yeah, I mean, that seems to be all there is to it. Putting the tape in, it just pops in. Press to close. And you're good to walk around. Let's see if this has a charge. It has a charge. And it has stuck out a little piece of a label. Well, I want to look at the instructions because I suspect that the next step is to, where's my phone? Install an app. Let's go do that. All right, got my phone. Got the printer here. Let's read the instructions and see what's next. By the way, this is the Vixic D1600 portable label printer. Just to get the maker and model out there. Okay. Ooh, if we push the power button twice, it'll print out a diagnostic page. Let's do that. We may need to do that again. It seems to be a little spotty. Let's do it again. That's a little better. We get the serial number and some other information on it. Okay. All right, so the LED will give us some indicators. If the green light stays on, that's normal. If it's flashing, that means it's charging. If it comes on a steady red, that means there's no label tape in there. And if it flashes red, that means it needs to be charged. All right, the next section tells us how to install the label tape. We've already done that. Uninstalled and reinstalled. And next we download the app. Now they've got a QR code here in the instructions, which will probably take you straight to the app. We can also look for the Print Master app in both the Android and Apple Store. We'll go that way. And it looks like it's this little one with the mushroom here. So let's go ahead and install that. All right, so we have Print Master installed. We're going to open it up. And it looks like the first step we have to do is turn on our location. setting. And I don't know why, and I don't particularly care for that, but let's do that. And the instructions in the manual say to click on the Connect Now button, but the app shows it as Auto Connect. So we're going to click on Auto Connect. And we'll allow it to find and connect to nearby devices. And it found it. It's even the right color. It's asking us to pair. We'll pair. Edit your first label. Hi, your nickname. Well, let's print it. And it says hi. See that? No? Can you see that? Hi, Rico at 50. Okay. And the ink looks pretty good. Now, the font looks a little small. I'm hoping one of the things, the features we'll get with this is be able to use all the fonts and control the size and all that stuff. Again, some things you don't get very well with the other old school type devices. Okay, so you can say a new label, and it looks like they've got all kinds of like pre-stored formats: digital storage, clothing storage, switch labels for, I guess, light switches, skincare and makeup, medicine storage, plant cute pets, mother and baby, toiletries. Okay. Well, let's see what all we can do. Let's just digital storage. Why not? Okay, they give us some icons and some fancy looking stuff. Let's go with laptop adapter. It's loading laptop adapter for us. Look at that. You can set the length of the label here. So you see there's width and length drop downs here where we can set that. Okay, we'll say next. Tap here to add the content you want: text, stickers, borders, pictures, barcodes, QR codes, transverse. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means right to left. Some languages are right to left. But the idea that we can have sort of, I want to call it mixed media content for this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. Well, let's print that and see what that looks like. Look at that. Fancy. Not sure how well you can see that. Okay, look, just the fact that you can get creative with the formatting is a big win for me. The fact how easy it is to use, that I can adjust the fonts very easily. I mean, hands down, a million times better than the old school stuff. Okay, I guess we'll go back here. Let's try something else. So we have all these templates. Dish towel. Jack. So these are names. They have categories. Those are from the tiles from before. Trading, kitchen, office, creativity. Look at all this stuff. What does me have? Me. You can log in and register. Subscribe to Pro. I'm not sure what that means. It probably means you have a lot more features. I'm not going to subscribe. They have a mall. Clearly they've got some microtransactions I'm sure you can do. Well, let's go there. Let's see. They want to open my system browser. I don't want that. Live chatting, settings. Okay, I'm not going to log in. Oh, I don't want to exit the app. Alright, let's do one more. This one looks pretty big. You see the width and the length on there are preset. Let's print that, and then I want to look at stickers and borders. Print now. Oh. When it cuts really smoothly. It feels nice. And it's nice and centered. Now, when you take the tape off the back, you fold it in the middle. Well, some of these you have to take from the corners, but if you fold it from the middle, this is really easy for them to come off. So that's how those come off there. I'm not going to take it off. Alright, let's take a look at some of this other stuff here that looked kind of interesting. Let's go home. I want a new label. So this is a blank slate here. Let's look at the stickers. What do they have? All kinds of little stickers. Hot. They got Mother's Day stickers. They got animal stickers. They got plant stickers. Food. They look like your basic phone icons. Life. Business, education, expression, blessing, clothing, festival, beauty products, kitchen. So many things. Office traffic, weather, fruit, symbols, health. And we're back in mother and baby. Look at borders. Okay, so borders, we have simple, we have patterns, we have floral, adorable, little kitties, pandas, festive. Okay, we're already in festive. Let's do more festive. Santa and snowflakes. Look at that. So you could actually make like the two things for Christmas presents on this. Let us put, I want to go back with a festive border because I get the Christmas thing in my head. Oh, there's Halloween too. Alright. There's, and witches, and, okay. Hold on, I wanted Santa Claus. Alright, let's go with a stocking and package. And now can I put text there? Text, double tap. So we can font size, we can adjust the font size. We can adjust the alignment center, we can adjust the bold character pitch. I suspect that's, ooh, yeah, look at that. So many options. Okay, let's print it. Print now. And there it is. Merry Christmas. It's very tiny, but as we just saw, I can adjust the font. I could literally sit here and play with this all evening, but I can't really because I got stuff to do. But let me just say this. I love it. Oh, by the way, the price tag? $18.99. You cannot beat that with a stick. I'm telling you. What sells this for me? The other one prints labels. This one prints labels. The labels are fine. What sells me is with the app, we have absolute control over the content of that label. We can do borders, we can do fonts, we can do everything, and I love it. Okay, look, you cannot go wrong on this for $19.99. Very rarely do I sit here and just say, go out and buy this. If you like labels, you need to get one of these because it is amazing. Okay, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thanks as always for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.